Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting Vobes One-Eyed Kenobi Shobi with the lovely Julia with purple hair.
And the lovely Richard without purple hair.
Exactly, my purple hair fell off in a snowstorm in outer Mongolia. But don't let that worry you, I will get it back after the show. I hope you're well. It's Monday the 9th of May, the same time that the Queen has said, "My husband and I departed will not be doing the Queen's speech. Charles, you do it." Yes, breaking news is that, unfortunately, my chair is a bit small. Now, the breaking news is that the Queen is not going to do the Queen's speech because of, apparently, mobility issues. It might be that she's not terribly well. But we do wish her well, and we hope that she is mobile enough to do the shindig at her Jubilee. Apparently she's going to be doing the shindig. Yes, there's the ferret. Hello, ferret. How are you? I'm sorry, get louder. Oh, I see. You've just come back from Brands Hatch. What were you doing at Brands Hatch? Oh, you were racing against the shoemaker. Sorry? Not shoemaker. Oh, Schumacher. Yes, same thing, isn't it? I think he's retired now, isn't he, Shoemaker? He broke his back in 15 different places and is now all cobblers. Anyway, welcome along to the show. Hello, Julia.
Hello, Richard.
How are you?
Not too shabby, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well indeed. Thank you very much for asking. Very kind of you.
Who said put
wave your ferrets in the air?
Anyway.
I think it was Sean, wasn't it, who said wave your ferrets in the air, else bare your breasts naked and bare. No, I don't think he said that. Anyway, welcome along to a Monday show, start of another week. Hope you had a very good weekend. We had a lovely weekend, didn't we? We went to the Busselton Windmill, of which the windmill will be featuring in tomorrow's video on the Board Explorer channel, our sister channel. Do check that one out. We also had a Board Explorer walk. Have you recovered? Are you exhausted? Are you knackered? Are you worn out? Are you drenched? Are you still raring to go?
All of the above?
All of the above. We had a lovely walk. Where did we go, lovely Julia?
We went to Reigate Heath and had a very lovely walk, and we saw a lovely windmill with a church in the roundhouse at the bottom.
Inside Reigate Heath, there is a dentist doing teeth. But we didn't see him, did we?
No, we didn't see him or her.
We saw a lot of golf people waving their clubs about. I think they were the 1830s club, but it was very nice. But we had a nice discotheque in the bottom of the windmill, which was great fun. I don't know if any of you lot come along, did you? And see the nonsense? Lots of pictures on the Book of Faces. And, of course, a YouTube video went out yesterday.
Yep.
It was rushed out. We did have a slight criticism that, unfortunately, in the video, there wasn't enough interviews with all the people who did all the walking. And
all 28 to 30 of them.
Yes, it would have been a very long video if we'd included everybody in there. But as we said in reply to that, not everybody came along to be featured in a film in which we don't pay them. So they just came to walk instead. So that's the way it worked, which was very nice. Sean O'Brien says Ronnie O'Sullivan is funny. I'm very pleased to know that. And Lynn B says we met a parrot, which is true.
We did.
Hello? 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 Anybody there? Hello?
No, Mark? See it. Hello?
Board Explorer? Mark?
Board Explorer?
Yes, we genuinely...
Board Explorer?
Yes, we
Hello?
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 We...
Board Explorer?
Just a minute. We genuinely saw, well, we didn't see it. Actually, it wasn't just an ordinary parrot. It was a cock. A doodle-too. A cockatoo, was it? Oh, reviver with a snog on the nose.
Ah!
There we are. You ever have a ferret snog you on the nose?
No, it's
Even a
first time.
nice juicy ferret like that that's almost ready for the pot.
Oh, Roxy Dog gave me some snogs on the nose on Saturday.
Oh, good. Roxy Dog.
Yeah.
Colonel Cragratty says, I never realised the lovely Julia was a ventriloquist. Neither did I.
Neither did I.
And Kerry Baldwin says, this might sound a bit sad, but I've just had a 3-day weekend and been out every day. I'm looking forward to a rest.
Oh, bless you. No, I'm glad you got out and about and had a good time.
Yeah, and if you do see a rest, let us know what it looks like. I'd love to see one myself. Rachel Tier says, who's a pretty boy then? Who's a pretty boy then?
Ollie, what a cracker.
Ollie, what a cracker.
Ollie, what a cracker.
Ollie, what a cracker. Anyway. Now, Daniel Watkins is, Nan is 91, so fantastic. That's it. Let's hope we all get to at least 91. Not quite as old as the Queen, who unfortunately is no longer doing the Queen's speech this year. But there's some other news.
Yes, happy birthday, Audrey. Sorry.
Yes, happy birthday to you, Audrey. Hope you have a lovely 91st year. And we look forward to getting you on the show for a shindig on the 92nd year. There's some news in the stratosphere. Apparently they've named a new Doctor Who. So I saw in the news that there was, they're now sort of wondering who the hell's going to be the new James Bond. And this is where I found myself going, I don't know any of these blooming actors. So I'm going to give you the top 10 according to Screen Rant of James Bond possibles. And tell me if you know any of them, because I have not a clue. So here we are. First one, Hugh Jackman. I've heard the name. I wouldn't be able to identify him. Could you identify?
Yes.
Right, okay.
Yes, he played Wolverine, and he also was the main character in...
That click
one
your fingers
with the
while you
circus
can.
dude.
The circus dude?
Yes.
Barnum?
Yes.
Oh, okay, the circus dude.
The film.
The film.
Loosely based upon him.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Next one is somebody called Alexander Draymond. Ever heard of him?
Nope.
Nope. Don't know who he is.
It looks like, The Last Kingdom. Nope.
Is he? It was apparently in the Last Kingdom. Next one, Reggie Jean Page. Ever heard of him?
Oh, Reggie.
Oh, Reggie, is it?
Reggie Jean.
That's not how I spell Reggie. I would spell Reggie Reggie, as in Reggie Perrin. But, you know, I'm an old-fashioned kind of guy. So that's him. Tom Ellis is another one who's been...
Oh,
Anybody,
yes.
idea
He was
of
in
Tom
Lucifer,
Ellis?
which I've seen an episode of, but not full.
Is that a TV programme?
Yes.
Don't watch the telly.
I've seen him in other stuff as
So
well.
I've not... So
Wait. Wasn't he the one? He was also in... What's her name?
Oh.
Female
Yeah.
comedian.
Yeah. Female comedian. Let me think now then.
Tall woman.
Tall woman.
Yep, come on. You know.
No idea.
Oh, gosh.
There's not... Who is there? There's Jennifer Saunders and French Allen. No, what's his name? James Allen.
Miranda. Thank
Miranda.
you, Jamie Boy, 1995. Miranda.
Thank you. So we said Tom Ellis. What about Michael Fastbender? I thought that was a comedy character.
Fassbender.
Oh, Fassbender. Is that a person?
Well,
according
must
to
be.
this, it says he's a film actor with tons of experience in doing action. Never heard of him. Next one, Tom Hiddleston.
Played Loki.
What's Loki?
Loki, the son of Thor.
In a film or a
Yes.
television series?
Film.
What was the film called?
There were several of them.
Oh, right. Another. See, I've missed out on all of this. I don't know what we're talking about. Yeah, never heard of him. Best Spy Espionage, according to this. Idris Elba. Now, I've heard of the drink. What is that drink? That's
Peach Melba.
No, yes, Peach Melba. That wasn't what I was thinking. There's a company that make ginger beer called Idris, isn't there?
Is there?
Yeah, in Scotland. Is it? Or Iron Brew? Is that the one? Anyway, one of them does this sort of thing. Anyway, Idris Elba. The face is vaguely familiar, but I couldn't recognise the name.
I've seen him in a couple of things, but I can't remember the name of...
Right, so he's an unmemorable character.
he
Henry
is, I like
Cavill, or Cavill.
Henry Cavill. Oh, yes.
Henry Cavill, anyone heard of him?
Yep.
He
played Superman.
He played Superman, okay.
One of the most recent Supermen. He
I
also...
thought Christopher Reeve played Superman.
Long ago, yes.
Oh, right, okay.
Way back.
I know, but
he broke his back.
Yes, but I am from way back. So 2 more to go. Tom Hardy. Now, I thought he was an author from years ago, Thomas Hardy. I was in Thomas Hardy country down there in Dorchester. in Wiltshire. But this is a different bloke, is he? Mm-hmm. Apparently a British actor who's been in several iconic movies like Inception, Mad Max, Fury Road and The Dark Knight Rises from the Grave.
He was also in Peaky Blinders.
Never heard of it.
TV series.
Oh, right. So, okay, I don't know that. Sam, I don't know how you pronounce that. Huey Gahun.
How?
It's Heughan. How do you pronounce that? I hate names that are just not easy to pronounce. English left field choice, says Connor McLeod. Yes, Tom Hardy would be ideal, says David Vad. And Sam Heughan or something, I don't know who he is, never heard of him, but apparently he is a heartthrob James Fraser in Stars Outlander, a Netflix show. So there we go, Scottish Heughan. Oh, thank you very much. Why don't they spell it like that? It'd be so much easier than spelling it in very strange ways. So who would you like to be the new James Bond? That's what it's too late for Doctor Who. Too late for Doctor Who. They've got some bloke who's got a strange name that I can't pronounce. But then why wouldn't they? They wouldn't have anyone like Fred or John. Simple names. Now we have to have names which are extremely difficult to not only read, but it looks like someone's just taken random elements from the telephone directory. But you never know. So who would you have as the next James Bond?
Henry Cavill would be nice.
Henry who?
Cavill.
Oh, on this list.
Yeah.
No, but different from this list. This is just some hit list that somebody's said.
I like Henry Cavill in The Witcher.
The Witcher, the Wild and the
The
Water.
Witcher.
The Witcher. See, I'm so out of it. Anyway, that's that. Other news I saw this in the Independent as I was setting up the show. Man burning wood to save on heating bill sets house ablaze with an open fire. Yeah, be careful if you're deciding you can't pay the gas bill or the electric bill and you decide to use wood. What you need is an Essie. No messy.
Preferably.
With an Essie. Bit of free advertising for Essie there. I don't get paid for all the advertising I do for the SE company.
No, you don't. You should.
I ought to. Yeah, they ought to send me an SE free for every room. So there we go. Daniel Watkins says, I don't do Paul Soy, whoever that is. And Ron Langley says, I'm with you there. I don't know most of them. I've no idea who they are. Connor McLeod says, Richard Armitage now. Don't know what that means. And Clive Owen, a few years ago, is Clive Owen. Wasn't Clive Owen the bloke in the Last of the Summer Wine? Or is that somebody else, Owen?
Colonel Cragratty says, sorry I missed you on Saturday. I was just returning from climbing in Snowdonia. Lots of squeaky times on the rock face. Climbed on Holyhead Mountain. Great views of Anglesey and Snowdonia.
Yeah, it was actually Sunday he was talking about, because I was going to nip in and pick up a prop from him as I was in the area. Tom Hardy is Star Trek. Was in Star Trek. You see, I only know the first Star Trek. As soon as they had other characters other than Spock and Kirk, who was a church, by the way, he was a living embodiment of a church. I don't know the rest of them. You know John Lukey Picard. And the bloke with the...
Patrick Stewart, by the way.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart. And who's the bloke with the silly glasses that you can't possibly...
I know who you mean, but I can't remember the name and I can't remember the actor either.
I mean, we used to have Chekhov and the other bloke. Chekhov... What was the other one? Chekhov and another playwright. Lieutenant... Lieutenant, of course, being American, Uhura.
Oh, yes.
Uhura, with the big giant thing in her ear, whatever that was, a slug, I think. His name is Ncuti Gatwa. Ncuti Gatwa. It's not how it's spelled, that, unfortunately.
No, Mr. Mookie says that was Bill Owen.
Oh, Bill Owen. Yes, used to like Bill Owen. He was quite funny. Is the maggot all right? Yes, you're all right. He's fine. It's nice to see the maggot with us tonight. We have videos in tonight's show, ladies and gentlemen. 2 of them by Maz. And Terry Banton is down at the Riverbank in Shoreham. Shoreham. But before all that, we've got some quiz questions to throw at you. From last week. And Sean Ginley has a question or two. And Mark Townsend has some quiz questions. So we're going to see if you can answer some of these. It's been very good. So I'm just going to give you one of mine, which are not the best in the world. Here now, remember we were doing films on Friday, and we got to I think we got as far as The Godfather, which was Deity Par. No, not Deity. I've done it again, haven't I? Deity Par. And we did 12 Angry Men. We did Vertigo. But what about this? Most of us prefer it not cold. What film is that from? Most of us prefer it not cold. It's an old film, black and white, I believe. Mark Burgess says, Lever Burton played George LaForge in... I'm sorry, I am so out of touch with cultural affairs. Anna Jones has got it, Some Like It Hot. Excellent, nice and easy one to kick off with. Well done. Marion Maz Mitchell says, Richard, one word, mugs. Oh, yes, one word, mugs. Mugs are coming up in the show shortly. The kettle is on. We will be making a nice pot of tea. Have no fear. What else have we got there? Richard Armitage was Thorn in the Hobbits film.
Thorin.
Oh, sorry. It was a thorn in my side. Some Like It Hot. And Gillian Murphy.
Cillian.
Oh, sorry. Cillian Murphy. I can't read now. My eye's a bit tired. I've only got the one, you see. Cillian. Who's Cillian Murphy?
He played the lead role in Peaky Blinders.
Oh, right. Okay. Didn't see it.
No.
And Cold Finger, says Alison O'Brien. Some Like It Hot. Some Like
Nick's
It...
Reels would like to see Bruce Forsyth as James Bond.
Yes,
That'd
I think.
Be a bit tricky,
yes,
wouldn't it?
James. He is dead now, unfortunately. But Brucey would make a great James Bond, I think. Oh, just shoot.
Maybe
people.
in a Halloween version.
Didn't I do well? Good game, good game. All right, my love, let's look at the old floorboard. So, it's Spectre 3 and His Majesty's Secret Service 2. So, well done to you two. Bad luck to you. Oh, good game. All right, my love, come to my bedroom. Tell me now then, are you a spy? Oh, that's smart now. Would you like to wear this? There you are then. Let's draw back the curtain and have a look on the conveyor belt tonight. Cuddly toy? Yeah, it could be. That could be a very funny James Bond, I think.
Paul Carl Griffin is correcting me. It's pronounced with a K, so it's Cillian Murphy.
Oh, Cillian Murphy, I beg your pardon. Cillian Murphy would be good for a bloke who is playing a killer, I suppose.
He actually
it?
does play quite the killer.
Oh, is that why he named
quite
himself?
the thug in Peaky Blinders.
Oh, I see. Do you think that's what the actor? You know what actors
No,
are like? They
it's,
change their name to be.
It's Irish, isn't it?
Is it?
I think it is.
Are they?
To be sure.
Is
That's a
Peaky
terrible Irish
Blinders
accent.
about Irish people?
No, Birmingham
Oh, okay.
based.
So, but he's Irish, is he?
The actor.
He's an Irish
the
Birmingham.
Actor,
Yes, he's Irish. Is he playing a Birmingham actor?
yes. He's playing a Birmingham character.
It must be a bit weird, isn't it, to have them all in Birmingham? I mean, such a bizarre... no disrespect to anyone from Birmingham, by the way. I can't do a very convincing Birmingham accent. I always have to think of this radio programme I once listened to in BBC Radio 4, when BBC Radio was actually worth listening to, and not a left-wing voice box. And biased by anyone's means. But Mr. Zero? Oh, Mr. Zero. This thing was called Mr. Zero. I don't know why, but in order to get into a Birmingham accent, I have to sort of get into... So were they very Birmingham-ish? What were they, thugs or something, these people? Were they detectives?
No, they weren't detectives. They were not pro-law, they were against the law.
They were, oh, right, not pro-law. So they were anti-heroes.
They were gangsters, basically.
Oh, it was
Birmingham
gangsters.
yeah, thugs. And
Birmingham gangsters. Mr. Zero? Oh, Mr. Zero.
businessmen.
What are you going to do then? We're going to rob him. Yeah, I think we're going to go and rob him.
That's more of the Dudley accent, though.
Is that Dudley, is it?
That's Dudley rather than Birmingham.
But it's in that sort of neck of the woods, though, is it?
It's in that neck of the woods.
That's the only one I can do.
Yeah.
And I can't even... I told you at the beginning I couldn't do it very well, so, you know... I did say, I put the caveat on the table and lit both ends, just in case people said, you know, it's more Dudley. I think you're doing more Dudley than anything else. So did they speak a bit like that?
No, more. They spoke more Brum.
How does Brum? Give us a Brum.
I can't. What was his name?
Can you take them seriously?
You know, the lovely fellow that used to show us his little old magazines.
Oh, yes.
And
Peter Lowry.
Yes. He had very much a Brum accent.
I've got to conjure up the Peter Lowry experience now.
Can you remember how Jasper Carrot spoke?
No.
No, okay. That won't help them.
Not very menacing, though, is it? If
don't
they're
know.
gangsters. I
I
mean,
don't
you know,
know.
like the East End when
Don't
they're
know. They
cockneys
did an
and
all
stuff.
right job of it.
Oh, I haven't seen it, so I don't know what it is.
No.
It's a nice fish, but it's a bit slimy,
Where'd you
says
get that?
Josephine Suter says. You should say, it's a nice fish, but it's a bit... I can't do
Bit
it at
slimy.
all. Bit slimy.
It's slimy. Yeah,
Is it a bit slimy? I'll probably go into Mr. Zero. Mr. Zero. It's a bit Dudley, isn't it, Mr. Zero? I don't know. It might be. It might be, Zeri. I'll tell you what we should do. You're under arrest. I'm coming in here and I want to get all the money out of you. Really? You want to get the money out of me? Why do you want to take the money? I've spent all week earning this money. I don't care. I'm a gangster, see. So I want all the money from you and I'm going to spend it on crack cocaine. Either that or I might have the new front room done in some special wallpaper I found. Have you found some nice wallpaper? Yes, it's got a gold leaf all the way round the side. Gold leaf, is it? Yeah, I like gold leaf, don't you? I love gold leaf. I'd like to have gold leaf all the way through my house. What about in the kitchen? You wouldn't have it in the kitchen. Oh, I don't know. I might have it in the kitchen. I'm sorry, I've gone off on one.
Have you broken?
No, but the thing about that is they could just talk forever, can't they?
Can you conjure Ozzy Osbourne's voice?
No,
okay.
Ozzy Osbourne, he wasn't Brum.
Yeah.
He's American, isn't he?
No.
He's like got all his long hair and he's like...
a Brit.
He's shaky
He's an
and not
Englishman.
very well.
He's an Englishman, just like his wife.
Apparently,
An
Sharon
Englishwoman.
Stone, whatever her name is, Sharon Osbourne.
Sharon Osbourne.
Yeah, she had to go because he had... I thought he was like 800 or something. He's older than the Queen, isn't he, Ozzy Osbourne? I'm really old, I am. That's not his accent. Let's move on.
Julie Walters is a classic Brum, especially as Mrs. Overall in Antique Antiques.
Not anymore. She's dead. That's the trouble
Was
with
been.
all these Osbournes. She's not an Osbourne anyway.
Kipper tie.
Kipper tie. No, Kipper
Come
tie.
inside and have a
Kipper
No, I can't
tie.
do it.
I'll tell you where that's from because Harriet used to tell me about that. That's from Wolverhampton. Wolverhampton. Kipper tie.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, see, I know about these things. Anyway, that was the man burnt. That was the Google News. That's us. Let's play a video, shall we?
Yes.
So we're going to start with Maz. Before we do, let's just acknowledge Nick's reel. Nick, your reel is fantastic. Okay, Brucey impersonation, worth a tip. Thank you very much. $1.99. Good game. All right, my love. Let's look at the old floorboard. So, well done to you two. Didn't they do well? Nice to see you. Nice.
Tall Podge Rod says Julie Walters is not dead.
Oh no, not Judy. Julie.
Julie Walters.
Not Julie
Walters.
Not Judy Walters. I didn't mean her. I meant her friend who was in Antiques, whatever, Acorn Antiques. Who was the other woman who wrote Acorn Antiques? She's dead. Why am I so small in this bloody chair?
You shot the chair down. I don't know
I know.
why. Ages
I'm
ago.
thinking of Victoria Wood. That's who I'm thinking of. Yes, who was with her at the end, and she said, "I'm going." Well, I wish you'd go. Yes, she was very good. I used to like Victoria Wood.
Yes, so did I.
Yeah. And her brother, Robert Forrest. He was very nice. Anyway, we're going to watch a video. Maz, this is Maz.
Sherwood Forest.
It should have been Sherbet Forest. Maz, where is she? I'm looking on here. It's not even on this one. And we've got Sean's gags to do yet. I don't know what is it? Yes. Oh, yes. East Preston Beach. The art. Josephine Suter has said £1.79. Thank you very much,
thank
Josephine.
Thank you, Nick.
I think that Brucey was bordering on Kenneth Williams. I'm afraid everybody, they all end up either as Norman Wisdom or Kenneth Williams or I say Absolute Shower. What's his name?
Oh, I don't know.
I say Absolute Shower. You don't say Terry Thomas. So yes, Victoria Wood was married to the Great Suprendo. Oh yeah, do you remember the Great Suprendo?
No.
Neither do I. Yes, I do. Right, thank you very much for all of that. That's very kind of you. Here's Maz on the beach.
Hi everyone, it's Maz here. We're on East Preston Beach. Just wanted to show you the lovely art installations that people create on the beach. I don't know who creates them, but they're really nice. So just showing you a few of them. There are many. So this first one is a nice. This first one's a nice heart shape. They're using like the chalk stones, and obviously they framed them with other colours. And then as you walk along, you've got like someone's done like a little path with, well, they're more sort of the big rocky, craggy bits. There's another one over here. That's just like that's not really anything, just like a circle. And then there's this one, which looks like a bit like a fire pit, which is quite interesting. Yeah, it's quite good. And then we've got a really nice one. Oh, that goes, I think it just stops at the edge of the beach there. And then we've got this really nice one here, which is more of like a spiral, sort of a circle, mosaic-y thing. So that's quite interesting. So anyway, I'm down here with Steve, and we just thought you might like to see that. Here, there he is, playing silly burgers. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And it's nice down here, but it's just a bit dark and cloudy. So anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.
Thank you very much, Maz. And there'll be a part 2 to that, in a moment. But first, Mark Burgess says, now try Larry Grayson. Oh, all right, Isla, shut that door. I don't do Larry Grayson very well. A lot of people can't even remember him. I only remembered him when he took on the Generation game. Prior to that, I mean, I've no idea. And I don't know why his catchphrase was, shut that door. And he used to have Isla St. Clair as his assistant. Give us a twirl, Isla. Isla. He was camp as anything, wasn't he? But anyway, there we are. Thank you very much, Mark Burgess, for the £2 tip. That's very kind of you. It's very nice. And Josephine Suter says, come on, everybody, send a tip if you can compound. What does that mean? Support the channels. Yes, there we are. But what a nice lady she is.
Thank you, sweetie.
We need to organise a walk, Josephine Suter, with you, if it suits you.
And the pups.
And the pups, yes. We want to see your pups. Be careful how you say that.
Oh dear.
Walked into that one.
Most people would have to pay extra for that.
Yeah, a lot of people pay, but for us, it's free. Larry was a fine man, says David Vad. He said, yes, a very funny camp comedian, says Connor McLeod. And Mandalaya says...
Mandala?
Yes, I don't know who
I don't know.
Mandalala is. Is that the butcher, says Connor McLeod? No, these must be his catchphrases, are they? Right, we're going to try... is everything all right with you? I'm doing a lot of talking here.
Yeah, well... You said you were tired.
I was tired before the show.
Now you've woken up and I've gone to sleep.
Oh, sorry about it.
It's all right.
I'm
trying.
Who would you have as James Bond, just going back to that thing? No idea. I tell you who I would. Sorry,
I'll mull on that.
Mull on it. Mull of Kintyre. I'd like to see W.C. Fields, if he was alive, as James Bond.
If he was alive.
I'm just going to the chop house. I've been watching a lot of W.C. Fields recently. Some of his earlier work, which is absolutely hilarious. By earlier work, I mean all of his work was earlier than today, because unfortunately he is no longer with us. But he was a very funny comedian. It takes a while to get into his style, but he was a very funny comedian. He just ran out in front of me. Sorry, private joke. Right, what are we doing? Oh, yes, Sean Ginley has sent in some questions. So I believe these are films. Let's see if we can get any of these. So the first one is, and now this is one that I've already done. See if you can get this one. At 727 5th Avenue, it was impossible to, brackets name of film, because they didn't have a restaurant until November 2017. Sorry, it's a bit long-winded, that one, but I'll repeat that. At 727 5th Avenue, it was impossible to, name of the film, because they didn't even have a restaurant until November 2017. So you couldn't do this thing, which is the name of the film, and Audrey Forbes is straight in there with Breakfast at Tiffany's. Thank you very much. Number 2, this is another film, different film. We haven't done this film, and here's the clue. No, it isn't the toilet. in Regent's Park?
Good 'un.
It's a good one.
Oh, look, we've got it. Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yes. There we are. Audrey Ford. I did say that.
Sorry,
Yes.
Oh, by the way, the mandala was on the beach as art. Yes, I realised.
Oh, the mandala.
Yeah, the pattern that
Oh.
circulates outwards.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
I in that video. I quite liked the stones that were going in a straight line, looking like an old railway line. Waterloo, says Northumberland. Almost Waterloo. Paul Carr Griffin's W.C. Fields. Yes, there's some lovely films of W.C. Fields, The Dentist, and Zoolander.
Not
Oh,
quite.
nearly Zoolander. It's very good. No, it isn't the toilet in Regent's Park. And the answer is Zulu. Zulu.
Yeah.
Get it? Royal Flush. No, there we are. Very close, very close. Well done. So that's 1 point to Sean because he's won you over. Well done. Can you beat him, though? Next question. Here's the film. Clue. Yes, it was a busman's holiday. Yes, it was a busman's holiday. What film is that? Deflung Dongo? Who knows? That's the clue. Is yes, it was a busman's holiday. That's nice, easy one. Hopefully, if you're I'll give you a little clue on this. Think of an old sitcom. Do they do still sitcoms anymore on the telly? Is that a thing of the past? Sitcoms.
I don't know. I don't.
Situation comedy. Do they still? Brainwash Chris, straight in. Holiday on the buses. There we go. On the buses. I used to love the TV series. Bum bum ba-da-dum, bum ba-dum ba-da-dum, bum ba-dum ba-da-da-dum, bum ba-da-dum, bum bum ba-da. Yes, there we go. Busman's Holiday, 1936. Apparently that was an actual film. And number 4. So
Apparently.
Sean lost out on that one, I'm afraid. Number 4. Hopefully his temperature will come down on Sunday and he won't be so ill. What film is that
Clever.
from? That's a clever one.
was
This
clever.
is clever. This is.
It is, isn't it?
What do you think? Gardener. Pun? And gardener. Oh, and if you can understand what shrimp means. So have we got this one? The clue is very much there, or the answer is very much there. Hopefully his temperature will come down on Sunday and he won't be so ill. What? Colonel Cragrat is straight in there. Look at that. Saturday Night Fever. And he's right. And Mark Townsend is in following there. Ice Cold in Alex is completely and utterly wrong. It's a mad, mad, mad world. You haven't got enough mads in there, Paul Cole Griffin. Saturday Night Fever is correct. And the penultimate question in this little series of quizzes, number 5. Here is the... this is a good... The film has barely started already, and they've ruined a Lamborghini Mora. Is that Mura? Mora? Mara? Mora?
Maura.
Yes, it's another name that doesn't have a... If it's not phonetic, I can't read it. Mora or something, whatever that is. A Lamborghini Mora. What film started where they ruined a Lamborghini Mora? Come on, you must know this one.
Anybody?
Anybody?
No.
The film's barely started.
Anybody?
And Colonel Cragrat is in there, the
Followed
Italian
swiftly
job.
by Josephine Suter and Sean James Cameron and Rachel T.S.
Self-Preservation Society. This is the Self-Preservation Society. Oh,
Copyright strike.
yeah, strike right there. And the last question in this one, and this is a nice easy one to end with. Thank you, Sean, for this, but you didn't really win against them, but you might just regain 2 points. Let's see. 3 minus 2 is 1. That's the clue. 3 minus 2 is 1. So see if you can get that one. Well, it's a nice easy one there. It's a shame the actor, you don't see the actor anymore because I think he caused a bit of a faux pas, unfortunately. It's not Back to the Future, Mark Burgess. I drive a Mini, says Rachel T.S.
Minis are cool. Is it a Mini? Or is it a BMW?
Yeah, not a lot of people know that. Alfie. What's it all about? Alfie. Here we go. 3 minus 2.
Oh, thank you, Carol Sargent.
Carol Sargent, £2. Thank you very. We need a ka-ching, and then a thank you very much for the lovely donation. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Copyright strike just there.
No.
American Beauty. Now then, there's a key phrase to this film, and I've got it. I will find you, and when I find you, I will kill you. That might be a clue. What does he say? He says something like, you don't know me, but I've got special training, or something like that, and I will find you, and when I find you, I will kill you. Ah, yes, but, yes, very good, but that's not quite the film, is it? That's not quite the film. The clue is 3 minus 2 is 1. Yes. You're that Sean Ginley says it's not quite the film. That's what I'm trying to explain. It's not quite the film. 3 minus 2 is 1. Taken. Oh, it's very close. It's very close. Get rid of all those other numbers and just choose one of them. Gone. Gone. Yeah, it's not gone with the wind.
Breath. Come on.
So.
It's just one digit.
3.
Just one digit.
If you take 1 from 3...
What's between 1 and 3 here?
Yeah. The taking of Pelham, 1, 2, 3... No, you were right. You were on the right track. Yeah, Griffin says 2. Paul Carr, Griffin, that is. He says 2, but there's that word beforehand. We just need that, and we can move the sod on. Oh, it's like having a record stuck in the groove. Is there a
clump of dirt around here we have to move?
We have to move the sod on. Taken 2, hey! Rachel, thank goodness for that. Put us out of our misery. There we are, Rachel T.S.
Take the noose off my neck.
Taken 2, and when I find you, I will kill you. Oh, that's marvellous. Right.
Cheesewire 56, thanks, David.
Phantom Menace. What are you on about? No. Yes, Rammy Boo straight in there as well. Well done, you guys. Let's go to now number 2, taking our 2s. Maz 2 on the beach.
Just following on from the previous video, I could not let this go by because I think this one's really amazing. There's several little circles here that's all been done. This is a real sort of art installation. I quite like this one, so I thought it'd be nice to share it. But they've done, every circle's got something different in it. That one's got shells in it, and the one in the middle's like got lots of bits of driftwood in it, and then you've got ones over here that are got bits sticking up and then there's that one over there which is unusual, and yeah, I thought I'd just share it. Anyway, there's that bloke again. I don't know who he is, he keeps following me around. Anyway, just sharing that. I never got that on camera. Stephen nearly fell over. Okay, thanks then, bye.
Oh, that's a lovely cup of tea. Thank you very much,
yes.
Julia.
No problem.
Oh, these lovely mugs that we've got here. Care of Steve Mitchell. The story is, I went round Steve Mitchell's house the other day to take him up to Slimfold because he wanted to look at his dead ancestors. I hope they're dead. They buried him last week. And so it's good night from him, and it's good night from him. And so anyway, he said, I've got some goodies for you when I dropped him home. He didn't actually have to walk home. I said, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much, Steve. And he says, I bought you some mugs. I said, oh, well, I've got loads of mugs. Don't worry about it. He said, no, these are special mugs. Yes, 2 mugs here. And I said, what do you mean? He said, they're Bald Explorer mugs. I said, what? He said, well, you broke yours. I said, that's true. So it's a bit, the irony is, I'm selling mugs, he's bought them, so I can have them. Yeah. You see, the company that we do the merchandise, such as the merchandise that we do for the Bald Explorer, isn't actually run by me, or I have nothing more than uploading the artwork and getting the minuscule of profit. I think every mug, I don't know how much these mugs are, they're about 8 or 9 quid or something ridiculous. Thank you very much. Do that again. Put them together, look. Almost reads, if you put them in the right order, it says The Naked Englishman. So the thing about it is I get about 50p, I think, if I'm lucky, or is it 20p? I have nothing to do with it. So they print them, they pack them, they send them, they keep the main profit, and then they send a tiny bit to the old Vobes. And here, have a slurp. Mind that, it's hot tea. But it's lovely. That is Lady Grey tea, by the way. We got into Lady Grey tea, haven't we?
Yes.
For
me, it's again.
Something familiar about you. It's like looking in the mirror
But
in
not.
the days when I had hair.
Purple hair, no less.
Yes, purple. No, I never had purple hair. That's a lidimolium. Brian Jeffries, both looking spectacular. Thank you very much, Brian Jeffries. It's very kind of you. I wear purple glasses, says Alison O'Brien.
Excellent.
And Rachel says, really enjoy your video. Thanks. We did enjoy your video, Maz. That's very kind of you. We have 2 more videos. I've managed to download, much to the annoyance of the technical aspect of it. Mick Byrne, who sent me a video, and last time I couldn't download it for some reason because it kept saying there was nothing there. So I had to do a crafty little manoeuvre in the dark with the lights off and managed to download it, which we're going to see shortly. And also Terry Banton is there. Time is ticking so well.
It is, isn't it?
But
Sand falling very swiftly.
Exactly. Now, we do have some other questions. I just got to find them here. Mark Townsend has also sent in some questions, and he sent them in here. Let's see. Quiz question, because we did ask them. These are towns. In the town where I was born.
Lived a copyright strike.
Lived a copyright strike with a very large hammer. Maxwell's golden hammer it was. Might have been silver. So, here we go. This is cryptic. Which town could this possibly be? Chew on a bone, you old hag. Chew on a bone, you old hag.
That is a good one.
It is a good one when you know the answer. Chew on a bone, you old hag. Let's see if anybody... Tenby, says Sean. No, not Tenby. Once you've got... You see, this is the... Oh, look, Linda Kane, straight in.
Gosh, and Anna Jones.
I thought people would find that difficult. But no, yes. Norwich or Norwich. Chew on a bone, you old hag. Norwich. Very clever. Look, people are much more clever than I thought they were. Well done. So, unfortunately, Mark, you lost out on that one. But let's see if you can gain a point on this by baffling our brains. The next one, Pitt's first and Harrison's last.
Another clever one, I must say.
Another clever one. Yes, one... is he the one that's in the news, or is it a different one that's in the news?
A different one.
Oh, it's a different one.
You're thinking Depp.
Oh, I'm thinking,
You're
yes,
thinking
of
Johnny
course.
Depp.
Deptford. Pitt's first, Harrison's last. We may have given you a clue there a little bit. See if you can work that out. Mindhead. No, Norwich. No, Mark, we've done that one. Mark, we've passed Mindhead. Hampshire. No, it's a Bradford. Yes. Tim Tricker. Very good, Linda Kane. Have they been sharpening their brains over the weekend?
Must have been.
That's very good, Conor McLeod.
Either that or I've just gotten duller.
Yeah, well, me 3. Right, here we are. Try this one then. This is a different type of take. Take Casper for a walk.
Those who know, know.
Those who know. Take Casper for a walk. You might think of plural for that, really. Take Casper for a walk. There's a little clue. This tea is lovely.
Must have another sip.
The cups are delightful. Thank you very much, Steve Mitchell, by the way. Not only for the cups, but also appearing in Where Are the Bodies Buried. It was a lovely film. What else have we got there? Hey, Bernie, how are you? No, that's not the film either. It's a place. It's a place. Anyone got that? Ghostbusters, Isle of Dogs, very clever. Ghost Town. Take Casper for a walk. What do you use? Imaginary dog. Yes, Mr. Mocky. Very close. Ghost Ramble. Yes, but
Ghostington.
what do you use to take a dog for a walk? I think Mark may well have won this one. Gloucester. Gloucester, as in what coast? No. Leeds is the answer. Leeds. Take Casper. Mr. Mocky. Yeah, people have got it.
Kerry Baldwin and Marion and Brian.
We had to give you a bit.
Just got it.
Yeah, let's do.
This is blinking long delay today, isn't it?
Sorry about the long delay.
We need like a minute timer so that we can boop. Okay, and then people should be answering by the time it goes through. Yeah? Know
Right.
what I mean?
Yeah,
Know what I mean?
I'm with you.
Next one.
Next one. Do you want to read it out?
Go on then.
Don't read the first bit out.
Obviously.
Oh, don't say that.
Not a rabbit found on a bloke's sternum.
Not a rabbit found on a bloke's sternum. Where can that be? Not a rabbit found on a bloke's sternum. Give you a clue. It's not Whitby. Tracy Murphy. It's not Whitby. Definitely not Whitby. Think of a city. Not a rabbit found on a bloke's sternum. Well, I don't get the rabbit bit. Do you?
I do.
Oh, you're going to have to explain that to me afterwards.
If I do this.
That didn't help at all. Ears.
No.
Chelmsford. Kerry Baldwin. And Northumberland Acres. Manchester is the right answer. Where does the rabbit come into it?
Hair.
Not a
hair.
rabbit found on a bloke's sternum. Manchester.
Chest. Yeah.
Oh, Chester's the name of a rabbit.
No. Not a rabbit, as in no hair. Found on a man's chest. Sternum, the chest.
Yes. Not, but I still
The
don't...
rabbit, hair, rabbit.
Oh, yes.
Oh, rabbit,
Not a rabbit.
rabbit,
It's-
hair, rabbit, hair.
Hair, but why is that...
Not a hair on a bloke's sternum, not a hair found on a bloke's chest. Man, bloke, chest. I don't know, it's just...
hair.
I don't really know why the not a rabbit found needed to be there, but I don't know. I got it.
Man, chest, hair. Oh, man, chest, hair.
Oh, I get that now, yeah.
Yeah, see, I was
Right.
thinking I didn't get it. I couldn't understand. Anyway, but thank you for explaining it to me.
Yeah,
Even
that was
I
another level than I understood.
There we are. We've got 3 more, but let's go to another video because time is ticking on like a bomb ready to explode. It's going to Manchester, not Manchester, Southwater. You got it on the break. I was going to do phone calls as well, but we've recently just not had time to do phone calls. We might have to do an extra long show, a 6-hour show.
Oh.
Coming up in 6 hours' time. No, we won't be doing that. Have no fear.
No.
Terry Banton is in Southwater, but he's gone down to Shoreham to have a look at the Riverbank.
So today, Vobie Kenobis, I'm standing on Riverbank on the southern side of the River Adur in the town of Shoreham by Sea, West Sussex. If I swing the camera around, you can see in the background a motor torpedo boat of German origin. Excuse the scaffolding, they're not going to hang me quite yet. But as you can see, it's of German origin. Maybe you can't see that, but it is. It was withdrawn from services as a minesweeper in 1980. Walking further on, we see the usual hodgepodge of vessels. Some are under renovation, and others are just static homes, probably not particularly seaworthy, but they provide homes for those who wish to live in a damp environment. I'm sure it's pretty damp during the winter time, but here we are. Here's some holiday lets. I'm not sure whether I'd want to be spending my holidays there, but there we go. In the background you can see the bridge over the River Adur, which carries the main road through to Lancing and Worthing. It's a fascinating place, rather eccentric I should imagine. I don't know who that is sticking his tongue out, if you can see, but there we go.
A fascinating place with some rather unusual boats there. Thank you very much, Terry Banton. And Ferret there was particularly interested because he wants to sail the 7 seas, all in a pea green bath. In pea green soup. What is it? How does it go? What's the thing? The owl and the pussycat.
In a pea green boat, is it?
Oh, is it a pea green boat? And they sold that and bought an aquaplane, which was nice. Ray of Hope says no proper drainage for houseboats. They rely on tide taking the waste away. Is that true? And Lynn B says, Maz, they open one up so you can see inside during the Ada Festival. Brilliant stuff. Thank you very much, Terry. Yeah, there's some very unusual boats there. And I did a video with Martin Snow many years ago, walking down exactly the same sort of thing. It's great fun. And I'm sure that from time to time you get in new boats and old boats decay and are taken away.
We also did a Bold Explorer group walk there a couple of years ago.
We did, actually. We did a stroll by,
Gary
didn't we?
Baines led us around that one.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, we did. That was a couple of years ago, probably 2018.
I think you filmed it as well.
Ramaboo says, didn't you do a walk there once, Richard? There we go. Ramaboo on the nose. Well done. How are you with clogs?
Clogs?
Yes. There once was a windmill in Amsterdam where a mouse wore them on her feet. I can't give you the right words because there'll be a copyright strike. I saw it there once upon a time, there sitting on that plank above the one below, all on its own, completely on its there, right there. I mean, ultimately, just definitely there. A little rodent with the equivalent of shoes but made out of wood on, where I can obviously make a statement of fact, it was there.
I don't know what he's saying either. Shh.
No, I was singing a song but without using the words and going round. I think there'll be...
I know, you lost me.
Oh, that would be very funny. That would be a funny sketch. If one could cleverly write a song that everybody knew and knew the words, but in order to avoid a copyright strike, you're putting in the equivalent words in a different order, like I did, but much better.
Yeah.
That would be good. Type in the Ada Festival or Beach Dreams, says Lynn B, and see what happens. Robert Maudsley says Ronnie Hilton. And Mr. Mocky says, who is Ivor? Ivor Clue, you don't know. And Station Master's Choice, it says there used to be a brilliant clog maker in Colbeck. Wonder if they're still there. Let's find out if Mick Burns has got the right clogs on in this little escapade. Lovely there, seeing the youth out doing their river dance. Marvellous stuff. Not quite sure what those clunky things on the end of their feet were, but it was lovely to see them. Young and sprightly and nubile. And all taken, unfortunately.
Well, Ferret and I thoroughly enjoyed the video.
Yeah.
Didn't you? You enjoyed having a go, didn't you?
The ferret had its own clogs on. I saw a ferret there, where sitting equivalently on some sort of plank, nicked a whole load of them by the ladder system that goes up into a machine that grills, makes corn out of wheat, flour.
It does makes corn. Like shake handing.
Yes. Tomorrow's video
shake hand.
has a good shake handing in it. You wait. You see.
If you like malapropisms, then you'll love tomorrow's video.
Yes, it's full of them. Right, here, how quick before we've got to go. Here's another town, thanks to Mark Townsend, who says, where is this town? Car dealer with bullocks. Car dealer, I nearly said buttocks then, but it's not buttocks. Car dealer with bullocks. Where can that be? See if you know. And whilst you're thinking of that, let us tell you that we will be back on Friday with another madcap thing. And if you want to set some quiz questions, or if you've got another idea for a live quiz or entertainment thing, we used to do something called What's in the Box. Do you remember that?
Oh, yes, I remember
we should bring
What's
that back.
in the Box.
And of course, don't forget to send in your videos. But do remember, and we will try and turn the phone on next week, do try to have the phone horizontal like that. But don't be asleep when you're doing it. And tell us, try and put yourself onto the screen. We want to see you guys and tell us what you've been up to. It doesn't have to be anything special or magical or anything like that. Lynn B, David Van, Rachel
John
T.S.,
W.
John W.
You've all got it right.
Yeah, Oxford is the answer. Car dealer with bullocks, I beg your pardon. Try this one then. Constantly offer something to the river's end. Where would you be if you're constantly offering something to the river's end? Like you might do somebody if you want to get them drunk. You do something. Here, have another one. Have another one. Go on, have another one. I'm with drink. Bernie says they look more comfortable than Dutch clogs. Yes, you see,
Kerry said that, but never mind.
Who said that?
Kerry Baldwin said, Bernie, they look more.
Oh, I see. I misread it. I didn't realise. I thought clogs were just one type of thing, but they seem to be lots of different. Because they had laces in. I thought clogs were wooden things.
Yeah, just like a wooden mule type thing.
Yes.
Maybe there's lots of different types, like you say.
Must be. Audrey Forbes and Brainwashed Chris have got it correct. Plymouth. If you're plying someone with, whatever, constantly adding something to the river's end.
Mersey Beat are quick on their heels.
Yes.
Brian Jeffries.
Now, I'm very disappointed. We didn't get a video from Mersey Beat to put in tonight's show. Don't know what happened there. Final one then. A dark body of water. Where could that possibly be? The dark body of water. Yes. Think of Golden Mile. Anyway, have a big smile. He says, giving it away. Station Master's Choice says, Kerry Baldwin, wooden soles, but leather uppers. British working clogs, could have laces if you wanted. Sean James Cameron, spacking in Oodie. What's spacking in Oodie?
Spraggins the English ski?
Yes, straight in there. Blackpool. Everyone's got Blackpool. Look at them. Oh, my bath. Yes, a black pool of water. Marvellous. Well done. Lord Jeffrey.
Says Mr. Martin.
Yes, probably could be taken on holiday. There we are. Look at that. And how's the Dustmeister?
It's not quite down.
It's not quite down. That's marvellous. But thank you very much, Mark Townsend, for your clues, and Sean Ginley. There were some other strange ones that Sean had sent. For example, here is... that's not a very good one. What about this one? Well, these are a bit odd. He sent in separate ones on their own. When Richard takes Julia for a drive, she's the... Name of the film? Lady in the Van. That was a great film.
That was a good
film.
film.
Great film with... what's her name? The woman and the other bloke. Yeah, they were very good. Thank you very everyone who's sent in a donation. We do very much appreciate that. Thank you for watching. 9 o'clock has come. It's going to be the Squeen's speech.
The Squeen's
The Squeen's
Peach. The Squeen's Peach.
The Squeen's Peach. when is the screen? Maggie Smith, thank you very much, and Alan Bennett, Lady in the Van, brilliant film. Recommend you see that. We watched that, didn't we? The Lady in the Van. I was very disturbed because there was a lady in the van. I can't quite get his voice. But anyway, there we are. That's it. Do take care. Look after yourself. Have a good week. Enjoy tomorrow's video. I've got to think of something for...
Say goodnight.
Say goodnight, ferret. Squeaky, squeak, squeakly, squeak, squeak. Take care of yourselves. Thanks so much for watching. We were both absolutely knackered when we started tonight's show. And now I feel moribund. You don't mind, do you, moribund, me feeling you like that?
Oh no, I love it.
Yeah, I thought you did. Right,
So
that's
glad
it.
we face palmed each other.
Yeah, we... Oh, you both face palmed each other.
Or foreheaded each other.
Oh, bless their
Whatever.
socks of cottonness. Thank you very much. It's been lovely. That's the wrong button. Press that one. That's not the one either. Now the...
Not that one!
No, that's the red
You nearly
button.
shot me out. No, don't tell him that. He
No.
will actually
What?
eject me.
Yeah, there is an ejector button. Thanks for the four-eyed Julia for coming in to see the three-eyed Vobes.
Just call me Spexy.
All right, Spexy. Until next time, thanks for watching. Take care. Look after yourselves. We'll see you Friday. Toodles.
Have a good one. Bye!
Keep them going. I've got to press a different button.